G'day, I'm David Wegener, and this is another chess spiel of mine that I think is a very important subject. This chess spiel from my hand is today, what sort of chess player are you? Also, one may ask every time one sits down at the chessboard, what sort of chess player is my opponent? Now, a lot of this spiel is primarily via my nature of impromptu delivery, although some, including this part, is rather very deliberate and previously written earlier here same, as I personally need some form of guidance to aid my overall content of this chess spiel. Do you think in plans, schemes, concrete ideas, concepts, artistic, or as it comes, your play? Intuitive versus sort of researched and deliberate methodical chess. Impromptu, restricted, instinctive, researched, reactional, analytical, rational, compulsive, slow, fast, attacker, defender, groveler, assertive, passive, feisty, creator, or discover the move at hand. Now, I have seen Gary, I don't have to say his last name, speaks of intuition in chess. Now, often I've been asked, what's the move here? Under demand. And I cannot perform. I just cannot do it. I can do it, but I have a certain part of my intellect that shuts off under demand. I don't know why. And I like to play chess when I enjoy it. I do not like to play chess, as I put, being on the mat. And I've noticed that it's very interesting. I find it intriguing. I find it really, really interesting that some people, when I watch them, very strong players, I'm talking FIDE masters and the like of chess, actually look for the move. I can't actually understand it, because for me, the move comes rather intuitively. So it's very important to know what sort of chess player you are. And in fact, I've got this book here as a wee prop. A prop? Yeah, prop, not a propped. A prop. The Battle of Chess Ideas, written by Anthony Sadie. Now that speaks about science, maths, art, and creativeness and inventiveness, like Bronstein, and magic, like that of Misha. So there's no actual the spirit of attack for Paul Carey's, and this is one of my first chess books ever. And this sets out to say, well, what science is behind chess? What art is behind chess? What spirit of attack is behind chess? And the secret of Kaiser, which speaks about Boris Spassky, and the genius of Bobby Fischer. So it's very important to work out what propels you, what's your big catalyst in chess. It's very important to know who you are, and just as important to know who your opponent is. So that being said, is the end of my session here for you, to work out who you are, what sort of player, what turns your channel, what sort of channel chess player are you? That's my wee content for you today. And so this is a thinking thing. And I like to I have this picture of a cat here pushing, is it the queen or the king or the rook or the bishop or the knight or the pawn? Now, this cat, I like to think about myself a little bit like a cat sometimes, because my play, even though it may not be deliberate, sometimes I get a one position and I kind of like throw caution to the wind. And so that can be a weakness, but it also can be one of the reasons I like about chess, is to win the game again, to play with my prey and that sort of thing. But that sounds a bit sort of like, it could be quite facetious, really, couldn't it? But that's just how I sort of deem myself. And in my play, maybe it's an excuse that chess players make, or that I make. So anyway, all the best with your chess, no matter where it's at. And I thank you very, very much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And any comments are most welcome, and I do really say that truthfully. And all the best, and primarily enjoy the game of chess. And remember those 5 respects that I haven't made up, but that I speak of often, just like the opening in chess, is 1, respect your opponent. 2, respect your opponent's pawns and your opponent's pieces. 3, respect yourself. 4, respect your pawns and your pieces. And 5, respect the game of chess. And that's David Wegener over and out. And I hope you have a great day and all the best with your chess. Bye for now.